Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. We are diving back into Scentsy Family Reunion, sort of. Now, if you missed my last video, we just reacted to Scentsy announcing that they are introducing candles. Yes, the wickless candle company is putting out wicked candles. I have thoughts and feelings on it and I just shared them. I'll link that video in the description if you missed it. But now we are reacting to the Scentsy end of month call with the, I don't even know what they're called anymore. Chief Operating Officer, COO, CEO, President, I don't know.
Well, obviously.
Heidi and Orville Thompson and Dan Orchard. The infamous monthly end of month Facebook Live that they do. They happened to do it, I think it was either the night of the end of Scentsy Family Reunion or it was like the day after. Felt it'd be fitting to react to this since Scentsy Family Reunion just ended and they just announced their candle bullshit and things are heating up in Scentsy, no pun intended. We're gonna get right the fuck into it. But first, we need the disclaimer.
Dark in the cup, I'm lit. Don't waste time contemplating what hit. It's way too many ways to get rich. Just up with my initials were slim sit that I can't miss alert. They got the crowd, I got the church.
Now, if you're not familiar with Scentsy, they are what is called an MLM. That is a multi-level marketing company, also known as a network marketing company, party plan company, social selling company. Some would even refer to them as a pyramid scheme. And that is because of their current business model. It is a recruitment-based business model where as a consultant, if you recruit more and more people, you will make more and more money. These companies do have products to, in my opinion, help cover up the fact that they might be a pyramid scheme. And those products for Scentsy are scented products for a very long time. They were wickless scented products. So the warmers with the light bulbs that heat up wax in a dish, the wax itself, scented stuffed animals, laundry products, pet products, don't use those on your pets, please, and so many other things. But now they've introduced the evil candle. They've been talking shit about candles for over 20 years, but now they're selling them.
That is a plot twist.
Anyway, they are just coming off of this Scentsy Family Reunion, which is their convention for the consultants to go to and learn all about the new products and kiss ass and drink Kool-Aid.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
With all of that said, let's get the f into this end of month call.
Who's over the WIFBOK program. He did such a great job on stage today. This week. Yeah, yesterday, the day before. As all the kids did. I'm a proud papa, but it is, I think, objectively observed that they did a great job. So we're super proud of them. And let's welcome back to our end of the month live.
Right over here,
Oh,
Owen.
and
Here, I'll go. Nope. You can stay.
Okay, Dan, you gotta stay in the background.
I'll be.
They said, get the f out of here, Dan. You don't belong.
He's our black sheep.
Show us your
I forgot my
shirt.
Camp Scentsy shirt.
That's okay.
I'm the odd one out. Sorry.
Do you want to sit in the middle?
That's okay. That's okay.
No.
I'm usually in the middle, so
Okay.
now you can be the
With box.
center of attention. You can show. So
Ta-da!
we've got some fun stuff this month. This is our theme this month is catalog preview.
Ooh.
So you're going to be getting some catalog products early. You get to
What?
preview those items before anybody else.
Okay.
So let's
And make sure you
crack
get
open
them.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so out with the old, in with the new. Your August whiff box is the fragrance preview you've been waiting for. Experience upcoming scents in your favorite products before anyone else. Make room for all things new. So,
Okay.
yeah.
make
Exciting.
new friends. Oh, well,
Yeah.
we'll
Hey,
talk about that next week in
Mom.
Berlin.
Oh, we got to talk about that real quick. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot. Back when I was going, they would have like big names come and perform for you. I think One Republic was there one time. We had Scotty McCreery and Lauren from American Idol at Grand Ole Opry when we were in Nashville. Things have changed. They have leveled up.
Is that sarcasm?
They're going on stage and performing themselves. And here's a little clip of what I can't play very much of it because of copyright, but I have to show you at least like 5 seconds.
One more time. Here we go. Can I do it this way?
That was their entertainment this year. From what I've seen, I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but goddamn. Really? We're going back to Sesame Street. These are grown adults claiming to own businesses, sitting here singing this song. Let us sink in. This is LuLaRoe level. You should be sitting here in adult Garanimals singing this song. In order to sit in a theater and sing this song as an adult, you have to be wearing adult Garanimals. That should be a new rule. I made it. There we go. Anyway, let's get back into the end of month goal.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of your
My
big
song,
theme.
my camp song.
Yeah. So let's start off here. We've got the bathroom cleaner in sun-drenched cotton.
Ooh, yeah.
Should we?
And I don't know if people realize how good that is.
the
I
bathroom
love it.
cleaner?
It is an amazing product.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. As far as fragrance goes, though, I'm wondering if we should figure out how to crack this open and smell it.
I'll work
and
on
give
that.
a little bit of a description.
Oh, it smells good.
The other item we have.
We've had some drenched cotton, so they know what it smells like.
This is an awesome fragrance. This is Magnolia Shimmer in a 16-ounce washer with. This is such a good fragrance, but this used to be known as the Kindness fragrance in the Mother's Day collection.
Okay,
There's
renamed it.
some, reasons. There's a laundry company in Australia called Kindness, and so that's the reason we had to change the name. But Magnolia Shimmer, it's the same fragrance. Keep
Okay,
that
let
in
me
mind.
smell
It
it.
is
Let
so
me
good.
smell
Let me just
I gotta get
let me
that.
just
You
share a
like it?
little story about
Yeah.
fragrance
Ooh,
and
yeah.
naming. Ooh,
That's
that's
good.
really
Really,
good.
really good.
Um,
People loved it too in
Yeah.
the Mother's Day
So
collection.
fragrance is
Magnolia
one of those
Shimmer.
things where names and color is important with fragrance. Maybe talk about that a little bit later when we talk about some branding.
We've got a lot.
But we've had products in the past. I remember one early on. It was called Velvet Spice, and it was kind of a burgundy brown, and it was a wonderful fragrance, and it didn't sell at all
You know why?
because of the name and the color.
Yeah.
The fragrance was fantastic.
The word spice was in it.
Well,
Nobody buys
I don't know.
spice.
Spice grapefruit.
Barf.
That smell is historic, having stunk since the time of the witch hunts.
I hated spice grapefruit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Coming back, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Did he
Velvet
just tell a secret?
No, you did.
Velvet Spice, right? Didn't sell very well, so we made it a cream-colored wax with a kind of a very light label, and we called it Exotic Vanilla. Top seller.
And we did it
Awesome.
the
Yeah.
other way with like olive wood and cypress, and then named it Inner Peace.
Yes.
And then Inner Peace sold, and
Olive Wood and Cypress
olive
really
wood
didn't.
and cypress didn't. Yeah.
So maybe you might find in the future some of our less compelling names
Taking that off.
that are attached to compelling fragrances. We might just change the name on you. But we'll let you know if we do that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if you let them know before, since they're walking around saying this is their business. If they don't know a scent name changed in their own business, that would be a problem.
Okay.
Good enough.
So is that the same fragrance as the
No.
laundry?
No.
No, this is.
different.
Is it better? Let's see.
Sun-drenched cotton.
Magnolia Shimmer.
Oh, that's just.
I love some.
There's something.
Magnolia
nostalgic
Shimmer.
about that
Magnolia
smell. That
Shimmer
is
is
really
a 10 for 10 laundry.
Clean
Yeah,
my
it
house
is.
with that.
And that's like a, sunflowery,
Yeah, bright and fun. Bright and fun.
Love it.
linen-y
Love it.
smell.
Hey Dan, take
Okay.
this to the
Then it looks
end of the
like
month live crew and see
you
what
get
they have to
this-
say.
Oh man.
Bag, the
Sun-drenched
silver
cotton.
bag.
There you guys go.
This
Well,
lump.
there's some other items in there.
You get a lump.
So, this is our
Yummy.
what
Yummy.
helps keep the temperature so your bars don't melt on you.
Yeah.
That is important to realize.
You got 3 bars. Yeah,
Ooh,
go ahead.
yay.
A meltable has a lower melt point than a normal wicked candle, right? So the wax is specifically designed to melt at about
good. You like
110 degrees. So it's a very low melt point, and that's why sometimes in packaging it can melt, and that's why we have to put ice packs in. Where candles you normally don't, because candle melt points are
Won't
a
melt
lot
with
higher.
the heat.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Excuse me, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I don't know if they're a lot higher. There's just more of it. Don't you think?
Unfortunately, this is above my pay grade.
I don't know. That's a science question.
Okay, three.
So
3 bars.
3 bars. You've got this one, white oak and woodland.
Oh, I like that one. I've smelled it before.
White oak and woodland. It smells like white oak trees, woodland. No, it's a very soft, woodsy.
Oh no, there's a
Fresh.
a
What do you think?
zing. There's a zing to it.
Yeah, but there's something smooth about it still, right? It does
Yeah,
kind of,
there's
but it's
a
not like a
zing off the
very,
top,
it's
though.
not like a
Ooh,
very
nice. I like that.
sharp masculine. It's kind of more of a smooth,
Do you smell that zing?
woodsy.
There's a
Ooh,
little
yeah.
bit of a fougere. Look that up.
What the hell is...
Fragrance to
Emerald
A little bit,
pear.
maybe a little bit of smokiness,
it. A
but
little
fresh.
masculine. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that one's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, and then we've got the emerald pear blossom.
This Frights and Delights.
Yeah. this
So
is
classic.
So good.
No.
It is as classic a fragrance.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spicy and gourmand.
And nutty.
Fruit,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
nutty.
The white oak woodland
Yes.
has velvet plum,
Velvet
baby
plum.
plum, creamy sandalwood, and white oak.
Hey, I
Yeah.
said
Creamy sandalwood.
Ooh, that sounds dirty.
I am so bored. When are they going to get to the actual call? So during this end of month call, they did talk a lot about the new products that are coming out and the catalog. And then they did shout outs for certain individuals who reached director and this and that and whatnot. So that part of the call, I am going to cut out for brevity. There's really nothing to point out as far as lessons to be learned or things to talk about aside from the candle, which was the last thing that they talked about on this call as far as products. So we're going to pick back up right where they started talking about the amazing Scentsy candle.
Another thing that we want to show you is a product here. You can see the logo there. Simple lowercase, beautiful
This is
Scentsy in
one of the
script.
boxes, the new brand
Yeah.
boxes you'll see.
Our tagline, fill your life with fragrance, which means more now than ever. And that
And you consultants will now be called fragrance consultants. So
because that's what you are.
you are.
yeah.
You are
Yeah.
fragrance experts.
Yeah.
And if
They're not fragrance expert. What makes them a fragrance expert? Because they gave you money and got a kit?
I don't think it works like that.
Also, why fragrance consultant instead of independent consultant? What? That's interesting. I didn't know they changed we're going to have to do a whole new deep dive, but I'm waiting for the dust to settle because they keep changing shit.
you don't feel that way yet, let us train you up. This product here, oh, and this is kind of the packaging. You see that beautiful S in larger details.
Pretty.
The monogram that you see can be this floral S or fragrant S, or maybe
Or
the
do we have one
the
here?
font S. And these logos work really well with the logos we already have, so we can blend them in over time. We don't have to do a hard roll. Your marketing materials, your current packaging, like when you have a party and you're putting products together, old and new, they'll look beautiful together. So we're really excited about that. There's going to be more information. You can talk to those that came to SFR as well. Should we show them what's inside that box?
We
Heidi?
should.
Sure.
This was one of our giveaways
Yeah.
at Reunion.
And it smells
big
so
announcement.
good. What did you think about the smell, Camp Scentsy? Yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
It's really
They're
good.
cheering. They're cheering. Yeah.
Except for it was an exclusive.
Did they really invite people back to their hotel room to sit in and watch them do this shit? What?
For
I don't know if I can get this
SFR.
open. It's stuck.
Yeah, it's a really good box right
Okay,
there.
really good box.
We got our mission statement on that box. That's kind of fun.
And that's fun. What does this say?
This right here
Yeah.
Simplicity.
Our core values.
That's so nice.
Generosity.
I
with,
love
with
it.
the little seal, little gold seal. But
Cute.
inside is
Okay.
our beautiful
Candles.
wicked candle.
What? We're doing wicked candles?
Wicked candles.
Somebody thinks that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wicked candles.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to venture into the wicked candles.
There's a
And
few
why?
reasons.
Yeah. Tell us why.
One,
It's fabulous.
there are. I'm going to use my beard as an example.
Okay. Do that.
My dad was born in 1934.
Oh God, here we go.
At that time, beards were not used much because the Spanish flu was believed to be carried by the beard, so people
Yes.
started shaving. Then World War I, people needed gas masks because of the chemical warfare. Coming back from World War I, just no one picked up beards again. And then World War II came pretty soon afterwards. And so then there's that whole generation that influenced my parents' generation that were from a military background where clean shaven meant orderly. And beards were a sign of rebellion, particularly during kind of the beatnik era when my parents were raising their daughters, young daughters, the summer of love and the beatnik era and the hippie movement was not something that a father of
Right.
adolescent daughters was really excited about necessarily. So he saw beards as a sign of rebellion. Right?
Yeah.
And he'd comment if somebody grew a beard, and Chuck grows a beard, and
Land the plane, man.
and as he got older, he realized that wasn't a sign of rebellion anymore.
And how did he make it through the 70s without getting angry at anyone?
Well, he'd get angry
Beards
from
were
time to
popular.
time. But if you can tell, it was part of the counterculture, right?
Right.
It's no longer part of a counterculture. There's no sign with me growing a beard that I'm rebelling against the man.
Nope.
Right?
Yeah.
And if I were to say, "Oh, that beard means you're rebellious," I just sound old, right? Out of touch and old, and it wouldn't make any sense to a younger audience like our age that beards are rebellion, because we didn't have that context. Kind of similar with candles. When we came out with candles,
No, sir, you're not a rebel because you are bringing candles out. What the fuck are we doing? The candle rebellion is the same as the beard rebellion. What the fuck world am I living in
Scentsy in 2004, we were able to break into the market with a disruptive product. But we're no longer a disruptor. We're the only player in direct selling that is it's the only real option in direct selling in fragrance right now. And we are the world's leader in warmers and wax, and one of the world's leaders in home fragrance. So both in the direct selling side and in the fragrance side, we are world leaders.
You're the only option in fragrance in the industry right now. I'm sorry, what? Let's see what ChatGPT says. All right, we had to go on a journey to get the answer from ChatGPT. And I'm sorry about the water usage, okay? I know. I'm just trying to human. I said, what are the top 10 leading companies in the fragrance industry? It said, here's an overview of the top 10 leading companies in global fragrance industry as of 2025. So these were both suppliers and direct to consumer. And as you can see, Scentsy is nowhere listed on here. So I said, what about direct to consumer companies? I didn't realize that they already answered me because I didn't scroll. She gave me even more direct to consumer brands that are not Scentsy and are higher up in the line of greatness, I guess we could say. So then I said, how about home fragrance companies that are direct to consumers? Again, Scentsy is nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So I said, is Scentsy anywhere in a leading industry? Scentsy does have a presence in the home fragrance market, but its position is fundamentally different from leading digital native direct-to-consumer brands like Nest, PF Candle Company, Voluspa, I'm probably saying that wrong, and Otherland. And then it goes on to explain how Scentsy fits into the industry and says it's not a leading direct-to-consumer brand. Though Scentsy sells scented home goods directly, its MLM party plan structure disqualifies it from being categorized as a pure direct-to-consumer e-commerce brand. All right, so they are not considered a direct-to-consumer brand. I did not know that, even though they are, in some cases, direct to consumer, because you can order online. This is why the MLM industry is so fucking confusing. I'm not looking any further. The questions that I asked, I believe, are sufficient enough to prove what Orville is saying is correct. And I didn't find the answer with Google, with ChatGPT. I don't know where he is industry leading, because nowhere, anywhere else does it say that aside from the words that are spewing from his mouth.
We're no longer disruptors. So for us to be telling people we'll fill your life with fragrance,
Yep.
but still going back to the disruptor message of 20 years ago and saying, well, hey, candles are bad, we're good. That's not the right message for an established leader. And we always intended on being industry leaders.
That means we're missing out on a huge group of people that do buy candles.
And we found through research that one of the reasons younger people are not interested in Scentsy is because of our messaging that candles are bad when they love candles. What we're doing is saying, we're either too old for you or you're too dumb for us. And if we're telling 20-somethings that you're too dumb to be part of our company, they're not going to join.
You think?
And we're not going to be able to convince them that candles are bad when every store they shop at sells candles, every brand they like sells candles, and every influencer they follow talks about candles. The world has moved on, candle safety has improved, and even though we're getting older, we don't want to sound old.
Has candle safety improved?
Not a whole lot.
There is nothing that has changed about candles. Candles are so basic. It's wax, wicks, in a jar. Nothing has changed aside from the fact that you might be losing money because you're not catering to the younger generations. That's it. And that's okay. Just say that. Candle safety is just the same as it was 20 years ago.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
It does. It makes sense.
Can I tell you what? So you two announced this at SFR. So I came out and was watching the audience, just staring out, because it was so fascinating. Because as you were talking about it, I saw initial just shock, because I don't know about you guys. It's not like written or anything, but I just
It's
said
like it's illegal.
no candles in my home.
Yeah.
No flamed candles in my home.
Yeah.
And because I remember I went through the same reaction as the audience.
Yeah.
And it only took
all have.
about like 30 seconds longer in the script to say this is why we are a fragrance company, and we can't be a fragrance company without one of the major products in this shift, like you were explaining, into the acceptance of candles. That the cheers started to rumble and get louder and louder as
The light
that
bulb started to click.
It clicked. And then after that session where we announced it, we went to Mall of America for the party, and it was all about, I'm getting this message and that message, and my daughter and my kids and now my friends are all interested and can't wait to experience it.
Very true. And we've opened it up. That means you can attract a whole new customer. But it also means your old customers that are buying Scentsy bars and still don't want wicks can still come to Scentsy.
I just find it so hard to wrap my mind around this saving Scentsy. Candles are so easy to buy. All I have to do is get in my car.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
And either go to Bath & Body or TJ Maxx or Target or anywhere else that sells anything, and there's a candle right there. Instant gratification, probably way less expensive than they're going to be charging for this candle, and it'll have 3 wicks. Granted, they're releasing 3 wicks, but their 3-wick candle is probably going to be at least $50. At least. I could get 2 of those, regular price, from Bath & Body. I say that to just put out there that we have the ease of access to get candles. This is a very generic idea. It's nothing new, and the younger generation doesn't want to wait for their candle to ship from Boise, Idaho to get to them. They want the candle now. So if they have the option to go out and purchase a candle from a known candle company, whether it's Yankee Candle, Bath & Body Works, TJ Maxx, Target, anywhere, they're likely to do that than to order through a Scentsy consultant that they had to find to order from. Why is this concept so hard for them to understand? They just don't want to admit that this idea is no longer a good idea. This business model is no longer going to work.
There's still a wickless alternative.
Yeah.
There is a safe alternative to candles.
They can choose. That's the beauty of it.
When Exxon invests in solar and wind power,
Oh Lord, here we go again.
it doesn't mean that they don't understand the importance and value of a petroleum-based economy. They're still a petroleum company, but they have invested in other energy sources because those are important too. And so
Candles are not a thing that you need. It's not a necessity. Nobody needs a fucking candle. Do I need candles all the time? Yeah. Do I need candles all the time? No. If I don't have the money, I'm not going to buy a candle. All of that to say that comparing you adding candles to your line of products to Exxon offering gas or diesel or any kind of gas is comparing apples to oranges. This is totally different. Necessity, want.
keep new friends, or we make new friends.
Keep the old. One is silver, the other is gold.
Barf.
So that's the theme. The other thing is candles are a lot safer than they were 20 years ago. The candles that we're coming out with are tested over and over. We have
lots of testing.
There's still candle. It's still a flame. There's still a wick. There's still wax. It's all the same. You're talking out of your ass.
I mean, allegedly.
The safety features that most people didn't even think about 20 years ago. So candle insurance claims have gone way down over the years. the
There's
danger, the sooting, those things aren't as big a deal as they are now as they were 20 years
Yeah,
ago. So
National Candle Association, and they post the numbers like he's talking about, and so. But I did just see somebody on here say she almost burned her house down. So I hope that you continue to purchase Scentsy wickless. So
Yeah.
So here's another thing that's interesting. As we've gone through the testing of these candles, they're outperforming competitive candles. We love them, but to me, they don't outperform a Scentsy warmer and wax. There is something so special about warming at that temperature, warming without the flame.
No, they probably do outperform because the entire time the candle is burning, it's going to smell. The entire time the wax is melting in your warmer, it's not going to smell. Maybe for a few hours, but that's about it.
That makes a Scentsy fragrance through a Scentsy warmer just unbeatable. You can't get that experience through a wicked candle.
But then I think there are people who like the smoky smell that comes from a wick and a candle. There is a smell.
Yeah, Grace says, "Oh, I love the smell of a burning wick."
She loves that.
Like, you're okay.
So, yeah. So.
And then someday she'll have soot all over her walls, and her and Dylan will have an argument about what in the world they've done with all of these, and then they'll give up their candles just like
remove a painting off the wall and see the square around it.
As they grow older, they'll learn too.
Yeah.
So.
This one, and speaking of soot, because we've learned quite a bit about candles these days. This is a soy blend.
Soy blend.
A wax. So it does have an impact on the soot, the fragrance throw. And you're right, the warmers and the wickless warmer, wickless candle, it has the top, mid, base notes. And you're able to warm them equally and have incredible throw. The candle's slightly different, but it's a beautiful fragrance in its own sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a different experience.
Thing too, just it does not come with a lid, but the box has an inner box that protects and kind of acts as a lid when you open it up. So very nice.
No, I thought you were just talking about candle safety. I know you didn't mean it this way, but people are going to think you did. You just told them to cover their candle with a piece of cardboard. If you're new to candle usage, here's what you want to do. You want to smother your flame. So typically I blow my flame out and then I put the lid on because that's just that's how I've always done it. Sometimes I'll just put the lid on. But you don't want to use paper or cardboard or anything you would use to start a fire to smother your candle. So maybe don't bring up the fact that there's no lid, but there's this little cardboard piece.
Take the candle line into lots of different directions. We have by far the best plush toys on the market.
The best plush toys.
I'm not too sure about that.
We have by far the best warmers and wax on the market. And we will have the best candles on the market at some point. Right now, we have great products that are out-competing competitors at the same price point. We're very proud of these. But we can take things with our experience and supply chain and manufacturing warmers to make some of the most beautiful candles and most functional candles that you can conceive of now. They'll be coming, and we just hope you go on this journey with us and help us learn and grow.
Okay, somebody's asking for price and for scent.
Yeah.
This was a giveaway, so this was free for those who attended SFR. Pricing
and it starts the 1st of September.
Yes.
So
yeah.
we're coming up. So we'll communicate all of those
pricing.
details, the fragrances, the pricing, and all of those. We did announce that we're working on a 1 wick, a 2 wick, and a 3 wick option.
We have no idea what the price is going to be.
Yep.
So all of that information is coming really, really
prices,
soon.
Coming. This fragrance happens to be Camp Scentsy, which I don't have the description, but I'll tell you.
Simply amazing.
It is very fruity. Like I don't know, like a fruit salad while you're camping.
Still purple, I think, if I smell it.
It smells very Scentsy.
But
it's a very purple smell.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So
for me, it's a little bit of huckleberry, a little bit of pine, a little bit of.
It's nice.
Yeah,
very nice. Okay, we've covered a lot.
Yeah, we have. Thank you for tuning in.
We've blown a couple of minds.
Yeah.
We maybe angered a few friends, but hang with us for a little bit. we owe it to our consultants to provide them every opportunity to succeed.
Did we
and to provide products that they can, or with which they can attract new customers and new consultants, new leaders onto their teams, so that we can continue to fill the world with fragrance, and continue to warm the hearts, enliven the senses, and inspire the soul.
Did we announce the warmer of the month or
No,
scent of the month?
no,
Yes,
I did
okay.
not get it. We're in Minneapolis, and
So
I
we
just
don't have
did not bring it with me.
So
It'll be on the video.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
that
going to
will
be posted.
the video we don't have it to show you,
Yeah.
but we will post it.
Yep,
as
and then
soon as we can.
images will be posted, I think, about midnight tonight,
Okay.
Pacific
Okay.
time.
So be watching.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
We love you all.
Thanks for joining.
Bye-bye.
Dumpster fire full of Scentsy candles. It's just getting worse and worse. And I don't understand why nobody is fact checking Orville. Why are the Kool-Aid drinkers not fact checking the fearless leader? It's so easy to do. You can find all of the answers on Google, and the lack of answers is an answer. He's pulling shit out of his ass. That's why there's no answers on Google. There's no answers on ChatGPT. They're not a leading company in anything. There's no proof, and he's not providing it. So it kind of just makes you wonder. Anyway, as always, thanks for hanging out with me while I talk a bunch of shit, and I will see you in the next one.